now for something completely different. Let's go off on a straight tangent for a second because I feel like it. I've been doing some Gundams, yes. Way back when, it seems now, with might be my first paycheck from my current job, actually. I thought, oh, let's try out them Gundam things and go and get some off of the Japanese websites, and they took forever to come. And by the time they got here, I was completely kind of just like, not really fussed anymore. But anyway, I got two, and I built one. I built the smaller one first because I thought, oh, let's have one of the smaller ones, and I'll step up to have something a bit more complex or something if I think I need the challenge or want to see what that's like. And I don't know why I did that. So I got the HG Gundam Barbatross, the one with the big T-Rex head chainsaw on a stick that never looks any good when you put it on it anywhere. So I guess I should have got the one with like the sword or the funny club thing, I don't know. Yeah, I was quite actually surprised as to like how good these are. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be for a start. You know, you get a box and it's like, oh, there's bits and stuff in here, and then you put it together and it's like, oh, okay, it only like takes up about a third of the box, but it's cool, man. Yeah, it's like one of the most, it's probably actually the most posable like robot figure I've got. And it's like, what? I put it together myself and I'd seen how all of these joints actually work, and it was relatively cheap for the kind of articulation and stuff that you get. And I mean, yeah, it ends up being all plasticky and kind of like feeling a bit but yeah, it's alright, isn't it? I'm not gonna panel line it or paint it. I've not even put stickers on. I pick at the sprues with my bare hands. I'm not putting effort into this. I don't care. I don't care. Sorry. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, at least I did sticker the eyes. That's like the one thing that feels like you should probably always do, because otherwise there's nothing there, is there? Especially on this, it would just be blank. So, but it's kind of cool. Lots of accessories, I suppose, guns and things, and a different pointier chest, and I leave all of that off, really, because it's just cool to have a posable, super Japanesey robot man, you know? I like the proportions. It's long and thin, and it's pointy, and yeah, that's cool, isn't it? So there we go, that's me, the first HG to talk about. Really, I just put the camera on because I'm building an MG at the moment. Oh, look! If you can read upside down, maybe I'll just swap this round. Yes, it's the blue astray second frame. Words on this box say things. I don't know what they mean. But it's a cool thing. This is as far as I've got so far. It's pretty insane, I've got to say. Like, mate, this is now the most posable robot thing I've got. It's only got one leg. Look, there's like a piston in there, in his shin and the knee. I've taken his leg off. Whoops. The knee just like, it all comes apart, and detail and movement and expansion and shifting pieces. And I made that myself. I didn't make it myself, but I assembled that myself like some strange factory worker. And what? That's mental. That's just insane. And it's the toe and ankly, and I broke one of the flanges, so I'm going to leave that asymmetrical. It's got even like a knife in his shoe, like a gangster. Like, what? It's so good. It's got like fingers and like side to side on the waist, and I just want to get this done now, but it's taking so much longer. It's like I made the HG one, I've got in about one sitting, I don't know, 4 hours or so maybe it took. This is taking days because it's just lots of fiddly bits, and it gets to the point where I was like, I can't be bothered. I'm spending 5 minutes making this assembly, which is pretty nondescript, as I'll end up going in the leg somewhere. And yeah, it's a bit of a slog, and bits keep falling off of it. But I just wanted to say that yes, this is cool. So maybe you'll see me do more with this sort of thing. Maybe I won't. I'm not planning on getting any more, to be perfectly honest, after I finish this. I mean, for the longest time, I've had this sat in its box in pieces since like March, I think. Yeah, and I was almost going to take it to TF Nation and sell it, but I just thought, no, I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it together, see what this is like, and I'm so glad I did.
Gundam!
Sorry. I'll be back with some more customary robots for you soon. Ta-ra!